Hello, everybody. This is Mr. Tim from Mr. Tim's class, and we are continuing with our series of Lost Bohemia. There it is, Lost Bohemia, written by Timothy MacDonnell, available at Amazon.com. We've been going through some of the highlights, good food for thought, good philosophical thoughts, because this book is about thoughts and ideas. So I'm going to go into chapter 4 and read something, and I'll introduce you to a new character in the book. So far we know Bill, the main character. He goes to New York, wants to find community, fame, the meaning to life. He meets crazy people, and he is going to these artist forums, open mic nights, poetry nights, things like that. So he goes to another one of these things, and that should be up over here. And there is one section I thought was interesting. Right over here. So you probably remember Megan from the last clip. She was one of the new characters that Bill met. At that moment, Megan came over with a terrified look on her face. There are some bad words in here. Of course, I'm not going to say them on YouTube or Instagram. So I'll just do a whenever there's a bad word. She blurted. "What is it?" asked Martin. "He's here." "Who?" "Oh my God, why did he have to come here?" Megan acted like a hysteric, almost unable to control herself. "Who?" Martin persisted in his questioning. "Tell us who." We paid close attention to Megan, who turned and shook her head. "Come on, Megan, it can't be that bad. Who can terrify you that much?" asked Ben. "Granby's here." Yelled Ben. We're family friendly, so I don't say those bad words. Several heads turned and looked at Ben. He smiled back at them and resumed speaking. "Why is he here? I mean, what is he doing here? Why did he have to come here?" rambled Ben. Now Ben acted like a hysteric. "Relax," said Martin, putting up his hand. "Maybe he won't cause any trouble. Maybe he's changed." "Somebody like Granby doesn't change," said Megan. "Who's Granby?" I queried. "What has he done?" Ben answered my question. "His name is Tom Granby. Granby is one of those individualistic, nonconforming, superior than thou, arrogant, overconfident, radical types. I served with him in the Marine Corps. The guy always managed to end up in the brig. Stay away from him, Bill. He's a lot of trouble." A usually tough Joey now panicked. "I thought he was at some monastery in Tibet or something. What's he doing here?" "I don't know, but there he is," said Megan, pointing to the corner. Okay, I'll stop there. We are introduced to Tom Granby, one of the main characters, and he is very important in this book. So, the first impression is these people hate this guy for no reason. We don't know yet why they hate this guy so much. And, they're so scared of him. Who would strike so much fear in these people? Why are they so scared of Tom Granby? Are they scared of themselves? Is he, or should I say it this way, does he have a characteristic that they themselves have and they are unable to face it? Okay, so a lot of times when we judge people, we put a mirror to ourselves, and it's like we're judging ourselves, not this other person. So I thought that was really interesting. And, what does that mean, individualistic, non-conforming? If you have your own ideas, you're non-conforming. If you are not fitting in, you are individualistic, non-conforming. Yeah, so I thought that was really interesting. Who is this guy? Maybe he is not such a bad person. Maybe he is a horrible person. We don't know yet. But we can't judge somebody without knowing anything about him. in our great society, we do tend to put people in categories, right? Well, this guy is good. He said this, so he's a good person. He said that, he's a bad person. We always put people in categories. Here's good, here's bad. We're supposed to love this person. We're supposed to hate that person. We get a lot of our ideas from the media. Anderson Cooper said this guy's evil, so this guy's evil. I don't know. He could be a great person. Anderson Cooper doesn't know him. He just reads the teleprompter, right? So we have to know people before we judge them. And, in our society, we do try to fit in. We do go along to get along. So I thought that was really interesting. And this guy might be a very interesting character. Joey mentioned something about a monastery in Tibet. Maybe this guy is very introspective. Maybe he knows his spiritual side. Maybe he knows something greater than ourselves. So that's something very interesting. Who says this guy's overconfident? I mean, maybe he is overconfident. Maybe he is very confident and has his own convictions and defends his convictions. So I thought it's really interesting the way these people react to our new character. And luckily, Bill hasn't said anything yet. Bill's just listening, and I was observing. Right, so that's very interesting. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, text, DM, anything like that. Tell your friends about our channel. And if you're interested, here's the book available at Amazon.com. Until next time, goodbye.